Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Rebel baseball here this afternoon as the Rebels back home, and they will take on the Rattan Rams. A battle of top three teams in the state rankings as the Rebels come in ranked number one, undefeated on the season. They have a 12-0 record for the season, and the Rams ranked third in Class A. They are 9-2 for Coach Michael Clay. The Rebels also riding that 51-game winning streak into this evening's contest. Late this afternoon into the evening, 5 o'clock the start time. As let's see here. Oh, try to get the picture back for you here. And sorry about that, as the trying to get things squared away. Bear with us. Internet kind of having some problems with the internet at the school. I was out most of the afternoon, so try to keep this on for you here this afternoon as the Rebels take on the Rattan Rams, who come in ranked third in the state in Class A. The Rebels number one. And they'll take a look at the starting lineups for Silo, as they will be in the field first. And it's on the infield, Delton Roberts at third base, Connor Proctor at shortstop, Zane Sander is the second baseman, Easton Ford at first base, Josh Trout behind the plate, and then Connor Cordell in left, Xander Marshall in center, and Sean Weaver in right. Pitching in this contest will be Carter Parker. And on the season, we take a look at Carter's numbers for the year. He will be making his fourth appearance and his second start, 2-0 with a one save on the year. 9 and a third innings pitch, has allowed 2 runs on 5 hits, struck out 9 and walked 3, a 1.50 earned run average for Carter Parker. On the mound to start this one. Glad you're along with us today. SilentRebels.tv and on the Squirtle Network. And as I mentioned, bear with us. Hopefully we can make it through without too many problems with the internet situation. As the teams have warmed up and just waiting on umpires now as we get ready to go here. As Parker has taken his warm-up tosses. See our Rebel Red sponsors there scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Rattan, a solid squad for Coach Michael Clay, as mentioned, 9-2 the season record. Coming off a big run roll win last week over Oaktaha, who's another top 10 squad. Rebels familiar with the Tigers, and we are set to get things going. As Carter Parker rocks and delivers the first pitch, and it's a called strike. The batter is, as that pitch is high for a ball. Batter's Logan Smith, the left-hand hitter. Batting first in the lineup as another one misses 2-1. Here's the next pitch from Parker, and it's a check swing, and say he held up, 3-1 the count. The senior rocks and fires, and it's a strike call. Count goes full. Here comes the payoff pitch, and it's swung on and chopped right side. Fielded on a hop there by Ford, and Parker over to the bag and catches the toss for the out. 3-1 on the put out. Ford to Parker, and there's one gone here in the opening inning. That chopper just to the right of Ford fielded it there. Next pitch is outside. 1-1 the count. Ben Ellis, the batter, he is the pitcher for this contest. Parker rocks and fires, and the pitch is downstairs for a ball. 2-1 the count. Here's the next delivery, swung on, and it's lofted into right field. Going to drop in front of Sean Weaver for a hit as that one bloops in there. Off the bat of Ellis. First hit of the game for Rattan. Brings up the next batter, and that's Keegan Robertson. And the left-hand hitting Robertson watches pitch low for a ball. Toss to first, and Ellis is back in safely. 1 on, 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. The Rebels and the Rattan Rams today. Parker's next pitch just misses off the outside corner, 2-0. Rebels coming off a 4-game sweep in Branson, or on their trip to Branson. Ozark, Missouri was where the games were held at the U.S. ballpark as pickoff try unsuccessful. Ellis is back in. 2-0 the count. Here's Parker's next pitch, and it's high for ball 3. So Parker behind in the count. Came all the way back on a full count to the first batter. Ended up getting a ground out, and that one's high for ball 4. Lost him on 4 straight. Going to move a runner in the scoring position now. 2 on for the Rams, and we're going to have a visit to the mound. Here comes Coach Bowen. As Carter struggling a little bit with his control early on. 14 pitches already, and 9 of those have been out of the strike zone for the senior right-hander. And the meeting is over. With the entire infield. Next batter for the Rams is going to be James Childers. He's the shortstop. Rebels would love a double play ball here to get out of this one. And Parker's pitch to Childers, and that one misses low. Still trying to find his command. The look at second, pitch home, and that one is high as well. 2-0. Six straight out of the zone from Carter Parker. Here's the next pitch, and it's swung on and fouled as Childers wasn't taken after six straight misses, and he just got a piece of that one, fouls it off. Cal moves to 2-1. Rebels jockeying out there in the middle infield as that pitch check swing and say it's low, and it's a strike called. They say he went around. As the Rebels appeal, 2-2 the count. The umpire has it straight. The 2-2 pitch from Parker, and way inside it hits him. So the bases are now loaded with Rams here in the top half of the first inning. Parker came on and got the win in relief in the contest on Friday in Missouri. Cade Clay is the batter, or Cale Clay, excuse me. And he will watch the first pitch low for a ball from Parker. The left-hand hitting Clay, and here comes another visit to the mound. Coach Bowen headed out there for the second time in this inning. And Parker is done. Easton Ford coming in to pitch, 1-0 on the count on the batter, Clay. It's going to be Easton Ford coming to the mound as Parker just recorded one out. Delton Roberts will move to third, to first base. And then going over to third is going to be, actually, Charlie Gardner is going to come in the game at third base as Parker is out. After the rough start. So Gardner in to play third. Rattan threatening here, bases loaded and one out in the first inning. No score. Take a look at Easton's numbers on the season. For the Rebels on the mound, making his fourth appearance. First in relief, he has a 3-0 record, 12 2/3 innings pitched, has allowed one run on 3 hits, struck out 10 and walked 5. A 0.55 earned run average for Easton Ford. And he inherits a tight spot here. Bases loaded, one out. Cale Clay, the batter. The senior at the plate for Rattan. Ford rocks and fires, and first pitch is swung on and missed for a strike. Easton ready to go. Here comes the next delivery, and that's just on the outside corner. He caught the corner for strike two. 1-2 the count. Next offering upstairs. Bounces away off the glove of Trout, but not far enough for the runner to advance. Count evens at 2-2. Ford has the sign. He rocks and delivers, and Clay's going to pull that one foul toward the first base dugout. Ford had limited action on Saturday. 36 pitches, I believe, was the total, and there's a swing and miss as that time Clay goes down swinging for the second out. So Ford 1 out away from getting out of this jam. 2 down. The batter for Rattan is going to be, let's see, that is Seth Springfield, another left-hand hitter in the lineup for the Rams. Here's Easton's next pitch, and it's a strike call. That time Springfield taking all the way. Ford ready to go. Has the sign from Trout. He rocks and fires, and that one a little bit low. Count even at 1-1. The next pitch, and it's there on the outside corner for strike 2. Ford painting the black there, and he's ahead in the count 1-2. Next delivery from Easton, swung on, chopped left side, and it's going to roll foul. Gardner came charging in and rolled foul in front of him. The next delivery from Ford, strike 3 called on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts for Easton. Ford comes in with the bases loaded and gets out of the jam. For the Rams in the first, no runs, a hit, and 3 men left on base. We head to the bottom of the first inning. The Rams nothing, and the Rebels coming to bat when we come back here on SiloRebels.tv. It's top-ranked Silo and third-ranked Rattan here from Billy Jack Bowen Field, Charles Robinson Park this afternoon for this Class A showdown. I'm Kevin Farr along with you as the Rebels looking for their 52nd straight win. Big job by the senior Easton Ford to come on and get out of that bases loaded jam in the top half of the first inning. The Rebels coming to the plate red hot offensively, and it's going to be the sizzling Kyler Proctor coming to the plate, and he had a career over the weekend. in Missouri as he takes the first pitch high for a ball from Ellis, the pitcher. Proctor, 3 inside the park home runs, 4 triples, 2 doubles, and a single. 9 hits in the event, or make it actually was actually 9 hits in the event with those 4 triples and 3 inside the park home runs. Actually, a total of 10 hits as another pitch misses. 3-0 the count. He had a couple walks in there as well. See if he gets anything to hit on 3-0. He should have the green light, and he's swinging on that one and pops it up to right field. Fly ball to right, and Proctor is out. Coach Bowen gave him the green light, but he pops it up, and we're going to hear about that as he heads back to the dugout on that 3-0 pitch. Fly out to Perry and right. Next batter, Connor Cordell. And Cordell swings and misses on that pitch. See, on the season, Connor now batting at .486. Next pitch from Ellis, and it's a strike call. Oh, 2. Next delivery, and that one called strike 3 on the outside corner as he gets Cordell on strikes. Brings Easton Ford to the plate on that 0-2 pitch. Ford steps in, and he watches the first one drop just a little bit high. Just missed for a ball. Easton on fire, .594 the average now. And there's a strike call. 7 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs. Team high 22 RBIs. He swings, and that one's fouled at the plate. One and 2 the count. Ellis delivers, and that one is swung on and driven down the left field line for a base hit. Extra bases for Easton Ford. As he doubles down to the left field corner, the throw comes in. Easton has a stand-up double with 2 outs, and the Rebels with a runner in scoring position. As he smashed that one past the diving third baseman, Smith down the line and into the corner. So Ford continues red hot. Here comes Delton Roberts to the plate, batting at .417, and he'll watch a breaking ball inside. Delton with 5 doubles, it's 5 doubles, a triple, and a home run. And that one just misses off the outside corner. 2-0 the count. Roberts with 12 RBIs on the season. Looking to add another one here. If he can get Ford home from second. A pitch home, swung on. It's hit high in the air to left. Backing up is the left fielder, and he'll have room and make the grab out there in front of the wall is Robertson. Roberts got under that one just a bit and flies out to deep left to end the first inning. Silo retired in the first, no runs, a hit, and a man left. We head to the second inning. It's Rattan nothing and Silo nothing. Back for the second inning. 7, 8, 9 batters due up for Rattan here. As the Rebels, Easton Ford back on the mound. Talked about Saturday. 25-0 win over Ellington, Missouri. Ford worked 3 innings and 37 pitches in that one for the big right-hander as he misses on the first pitch there low. No runs, 1 hit, struck out 3 and walked 1 in that contest. Short outing, 3 innings as pitch swung on and missed. Addington is the batter for Rattan. And he'll watch that one a little bit low. Dawson Addington, 2-1 the count. The next delivery, and it's a strike called from Easton. Count evens at 2-2. Leadoff batter here in the second inning. Pitch swung on, pulled foul down the left field line. Gardner got over to make a backhand stop, but it was well in foul territory. Now ready to go. Once again, 2-2. The pitch from Ford. Swung on, popped up. Shallow center field. Racing in is Xander Marshall, and he's going to make that catch easily as it calls everybody off. The Rebel center fielder on the pop fly. There's one out. Zane Sander, the second baseman, thought about it for a second, but then Marshall called him off. Here's the first pitch swinging. Slow grounder to short, and charging in Proctor. It goes under his glove. Can't make a play on it as it was a chopper and just did not take a bounce for Proctor there off the bat of Perry. Connor Perry, the batter. So he's aboard. 9-hole hitter is up, and that will be Hunter May. May watches the strike. Here's a pickoff try, and that one gets away. Bounces away from Roberts at first base, and Perry will move on down to second base into scoring position on the air. Throwing error on the pickoff attempt. It's Rebels' 10th error of the season in 13 games. Here's the 0-1 pitch to May, and it's outside. Nice backhand grab by Trout there. Count even at 1-1. The look at second by Ford. Pitch home is upstairs. Top of the order awaits on deck for the Rams. In Logan Smith. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2 now. Ford checks the runner, and the next delivery misses outside. We're full up. 3-2 to the batter. Payoff pitch from Ford. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. As May goes down swinging. Third strikeout thus far for Easton Ford, and back to the top of the order. Ford's going to call Trout out and talk about something there. Logan Smith coming to the plate. The left-hand hitting third baseman. And the first pitch swung on, grounded to second, fielded there on a hop by Sander. They throw over in time, and the Rebels get out of that inning. There was an error and a man left. But Rattan goes scoreless. We head to the bottom of the second inning. No score here from Silo today. Sawyer Reddick to bat here as the senior back in the lineup here this afternoon, the designated hitter for Silo, as he watches the first pitch for a called strike from Ellis. Ellis doing a good job filling up the strike zone for Rattan. And that one misses low. Take a look at Reddick's numbers here in just a second. As Ellis rocks and fires, and that one upstairs. 2-1 the count. A slow start for Reddick as he takes a strike there. 2-2 the count. Here comes the pitch. And it's swung on and missed for strike 3. First out of the inning. Reddick goes down swinging, brings Charlie Gardner to the plate now. And he watches the first one. Just a little bit inside, nearly hit him. Got the work gloves on. The yellow work gloves there as the next pitch from Ellis. That one just off the outside corner. 2-0. Swing and a miss on that one by Charlie. Gardner hitting an even 100, 1 for 10 on the season, looking for his second hit as he misses on that one. Evens accounted 2-2. Here's Ellis's next pitch, and high and away. Count goes full. Gardner looking to get the Rebels a base runner here, and that one inside nearly hit him on that breaking pitch, and just missed inside. And Gardner draws the full count walk, brings Josh Trout to the plate. Trout batting at .417 for the season, 3 doubles, 11 RBIs. Trout had 2 RBI singles, back-to-back RBI singles in the same game on Saturday after umpire screw up there after the Rebels had batted out of order. But Trout was awarded 2 RBI singles in the same inning, back-to-back pitches nearly. Pickoff try, unsuccessful. Gardner back in there. 1 on, 1 out. Ellis has his sign. Next pitch swung on, chopped third base side and off the glove of the third baseman, but in foul ground. Tried to make a backhand stop there, right at the bag, and went off his glove. But just foul. As Trout jumped on that pitch. Count is even at 1-1. Ellis checks the runner. Pitch home, and it's another breaking ball that drops in for a strike there on the outside corner. So Ellis ahead in the count, facing the senior catcher. Next pitch is swung on, and it's chopped to third. They go to second for the fourth. On to first. Safe there is Trout. They get the one out, and Trout aboard on the fielder's choice. Smith went to Clay for the force at second. Trout aboard at first base, brings Zane Sander, the freshman, to the plate. Sander off to a red-hot start. His first season as the Rebel. He watches the first pitch. Just missed outside, batting at .579. Went 5 for 5 at the plate in the contest on Friday in Missouri. Sander with 2 doubles, 8 RBIs. Runner goes. The pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. Had the hit and run on there. And fouls it straight back over the backstop. Trout's going to have to go back to first base. Rebels looking for their first run of the contest. They've got a couple hits. Actually, just one hit. That was the Easton Ford double. And that pitch misses to Sander. 2-1, the count. An out here in the second. Toss to first. Token throw over there from Ellis, and Trout is back in standing. Has the sign, runner goes, pitch upstairs. Here goes the throw to second base. It's high, and Trout is under the tag. He's safe at second on the steal. The pitch was high for a ball. 3-1 now the count to the batter, Zane Sander, with a runner in scoring position after the stolen base by Josh Trout. Trout, good speed for a catcher. It's his third stolen base of the season. Now the 3-1 delivery, swung on, and it is skied in the air. Popped up to second base and caught there by Childers for the third out of the inning. As Sander pops out to end the frame, and the Rebels leave a runner on. No runs, no hits, a man left. We move on to the third inning. No score here from Silo. Two innings in the books here. Neither team has been able to scratch for a run. Rattan has left 4 runners on base. Rebels have left a couple. Ellis, the pitcher, is back up here to start this inning. 2, 3, and 4 for Rattan in the order. And Easton Ford's first pitch is fouled at the plate. Ford an inning and 2/3 in relief thus far. Delivers on that one, and it's outside. Gets away from Trout. As it evens the count at 1-1. The next pitch swung on. It's lined at the shortstop, Connor Proctor, who makes the grab. Right at Proctor brings Robertson to the plate. Keegan Robertson with one out. Easton Ford's first pitch to Robertson here misses for a ball. Rebels scheduled to be on the road the rest of this week. As the pitch there is outside, 2-0. Scheduled at Boswell tomorrow. Ford's next one, grounded to first. Fielded on a hop there by Roberts. He'll go over and step on the bag. And the out is recorded. 2 down here in the third inning. Rebels at Boswell on Tuesday, then scheduled to play at Hayworth on Thursday, and then Latta on Friday to round out the week's action. 4 games this week on the slate. And there's a swing and miss by Childers on that breaking ball. Ford delivers low on that one. James Childers, the shortstop. And watches that one as it gets past Trout. 2-1 the count. Easton has the pitch, and it's going to be fouled off. We're even at 2-2. Nobody on for Rattan here in the third inning. And there's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4 for Easton Ford. Childers goes down swinging to end the third inning. No runs, no hits. Nobody left. The Rams go in order in the third. Back for the bottom of the third inning coming up here on SoloRebels.tv. Nine, 1-2 due up for the Rebels here in the third inning. Sean Weaver to start it off, and Weaver had a good weekend to raise his batting average. Now on the season, an even 500 for the junior right fielder as he watches the first pitch here from Ellis outside. Weaver, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs. He scored 12 runs. And that pitch misses high as he squares to bunt, pulls back. 2-0 the count. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass. That one's inside for ball 3. Weaver trying to get aboard to bring Proctor to the plate, and they got Proctor out on the 3-0 pop fly in the first inning. Here's a strike called on the outside corner. Weaver taking all the way there. Here's Ellis's next pitch, and it is swung on and fouled at the plate. Weaver took a big hack at that one. Count goes full. Ellis at 39 pitches thus far here. Nobody out in the third. That one's upstairs. He walks the 9-hole to bring Proctor to the plate and see what they do with Kyler this time. Outfield taking a couple steps back against Proctor here, who's been on a extra base tear, and he'll watch the first pitch slow for a ball. Proctor now for the season, 4 singles, 5 doubles, 5 triples, and 6 home runs. Swings on that pitch and fouls it off the right side. He's got more doubles, triples, and home runs than he does singles on the year. 15 RBIs. He scored 28. Weaver, good speed at first base. He had several stolen bases. He leads the team with 7. He had several steals on the weekend. 2-1 now the count to Proctor. Kyler, the Oklahoma State commit. And Weaver takes off early, and the throw to first is going to be a balk. Weaver took off early and caused Ellis to balk. So he'll move on down to second base. Only bad thing about that is that leaves the base open that they could pitch around Proctor right here. See what they do with him. Weaver in scoring position out there at second. The pitch home, and it's a breaking pitch low for ball 3. I would be pretty surprised if he sees much to hit right here. See what Ellis does, though. Checks the runner at second. The pitch home, and it's swung on and missed. Came with another breaking ball. And Proctor couldn't connect. I bet it's another off-speed pitch coming on the full count after the 3-1. Here's the next one. It came with the fastball, and it's hit on the ground, left side. No play there for the shortstop, and they're going to get Weaver on the back pick at third base. Rounded it too quickly, and the shortstop, alert play there, faked the throw, and caught Weaver in no man's land there. He's out at third. Going to be an infield single for Kyler Proctor, but Weaver is out. Childers to Smith for the out. Faked the throw over and faked Weaver out. Proctor at first base. Definitely a threat to steal as that pitch is high for a ball. The catcher, Springfield, a good arm, however. Proctor 5 stolen bases so far on the season, and Rams well aware of that with the pickoff try. Rebels had a golden opportunity, scoring chance there. Runner at second, nobody out, and then Proctor gets the infield single, but get the out at third. Pitch misses for a ball to Connor Cordell. 2-0 the count as another toss over to keep Proctor close. 5 for 5 this season, and there's another. Time called. 2-0 the count. Here's another pickoff try, and Proctor's back in. Ellis trying to keep him there. The 2-0 pitch, runner goes. It's inside to Cordell, and there's not going to be a throw. Proctor got a good jump, and Springfield had no chance at it on the inside pitch to Cordell. It's 3-0, and Proctor down there in scoring position at second. The big RBIs guys coming for the Rebels now. Ellis checks the runner, pitch home on 3-0. Cordell taking all the way, and it's a strike call. Connor, 19 RBIs on the season. Easton Ford on deck has 22, 3 ahead of him. The 3-1 swung on and chopped foul off the left side. They were neck and neck in RBIs back in the spring season before Ford pulled ahead in the state tournament. Ended up eclipsing him by 1 back last spring. So the count 3-2 to Cordell. The pitch, and it's fouled. Just got a piece of that one to stay alive. Making Ellis work here in the third. 52 pitches for the right-hander for Rattan. Rams ranked third in the state in Class A this week. Silo looking for its first run. Check second, pitch home, payoff pitch to Cordell, and it's chopped to the third baseman, fielded there. The throw over is in time. They got him by half a step. Nice play over there by Smith at third as that one chopped, bounced off of him for a second, stayed with it, and is able to get Cordell by half a step at first base. Proctor has to hold at second. Brings Easton Ford to the plate. Easton had a double his last time up. He'll watch this one outside for a ball. They've got a base open. See what they elect to do with Easton here. The 1-0 pitch this time, and that was high for a ball. Two outs, a runner on. That one misses off the outside corner, 3-0. Ford had the green light on 3-0 over the weekend. We'll see if Coach Bowen gives it to him again here. The next pitch, Proctor stealing third. It's ball 4. The throw gets by the third baseman into left field. Proctor's going to score. The stolen base in the air, and the Rebels have a run. It's 1-0. So Proctor scores on the errant throw that went into left field. Ford aboard at first base. Gabe Hernandez going to come on and courtesy run for him. Silo has scored a run. And leads it 1-0. Brings Delton Roberts to the plate now. Roberts will foul that one off the right side. Hernandez, the sophomore, running at first. The next pitch, and Roberts fouls that one off. It's 0-2. That's a quick earlier inning. They really made Ellis work on the mound. This 60th pitch. Here's a ground ball to second. Fielded there by Clay. He'll go to the bag for the force at second, and that'll be the inning. Rebels score a run, however, on one hit. There was an error, and a man left. Moving on to the fourth inning. It's now Silo 1 and Rattan 0. K.O. Clay to lead it off for the Rams here in the fourth. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Rattan. The left-hand hitting Clay, and he will swing on the first pitch. Sky it to right center over as Marshall makes the catch on the run. First pitch swinging, and Clay flies out. Gave it a ride. But Marshall over there to make the grab as he jumped on that first pitch fastball from Easton Ford. The pitch in there for a strike call to Springfield. There's a ground ball hit to second. Sander fields it, throws over in time, and there's 2 gone. First pitch was a ball. Here's the next one. That one misses. 2-0. Strike called there. Next one from Ford, and it swung on a miss. 2-2 the count. Nobody on for the Rams here in the fourth inning. Ford rocks and fires, and it's a swing and a miss. Addington goes down swinging. Rams go down in order. 8 pitches for 4 there in the fourth. We move to the bottom of inning number 4. Silo with a 1-0 lead. Leading off for the Rebels here in the fourth inning is Sawyer Reddick. And Reddick swings and misses on the first offering there from Ellis. Reddick was a strikeout victim his first time up. That one misses. The breaking pitch just missed outside. Count 1-1. Here's the next one. It's upstairs. 2-1 to the senior designated hitter. Next pitch is a swing and miss for Reddick. It's now 2-2. Ellis has his sign, and the pitch just missed. Oh, now it's called strike on the top of the strike zone. Called out looking that time as that one drops in for a strike. A little bit of a delayed call by the umpire there. Charlie Gardner, the next batter. And he'll swing on the first pitch. Chop it back to the pitcher. Ellis will field it easily and throw over. So there's 2 quick outs. Trout, the next batter. Josh hitting with 2 outs. And he will hit this one right side. A diving attempt by Clay. Keeps it from going into the outfield, but comes up empty as Trout beats out the single. Diving stop that time. But Clay unable to make a play on it at first base. Brings Zane Sander to the plate. Trout the runner at first. He stole second his last time up, but was left out there at second base. Sander watches high for a ball. Here's a pickoff try as they're trying to keep Trout close. Next Ellis pitch swung on and it's fouled off the right side. It'll be Sander, and if he can reach, Weaver will hit. Ellis going to step off now as time is called. Pickoff toss over there, and Trout is back. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it is swung on and fouled straight back to the backstop. Just missed on that fastball. It's 1-2. And we're going to have we're going to have a courtesy runner with 2 outs, 2 strikes. Darren Johnson on to a courtesy run at first base for Trout. Sander at the plate, and there's a pickoff try as they try to get Johnson. But he's back in safely. Ellis's next pitch swung on. It's driven to left field, but right at the left fielder. Sander gave it a ride, but back a couple of steps and making the catch is the left fielder, and that's Robertson out there. He's playing deep and makes the catch to end the inning. So the Rebels go down in the fourth inning. Scoreless. No runs, a hit, and a man left. We move on to the fifth now, and Silo up 1-0. Fifth inning for Rattan. They'll have 8, 9, and 1 coming up in the order. As the leadoff hitter is going to be Connor Perry to face Easton Ford, and he'll swing on the first pitch and just got a piece of it on a foul ball. Easton with just 8 pitches in the last inning. And another swing and miss for strike 2. Had 43 in the contest coming into this frame. The 0-2, and that one just a little bit high. Tried to get him to chase there. Next offering from Ford is fouled back to the backstop. It's been a pitcher's duel thus far. The 1-2, and that one misses low. Ellis for Rattan has held the Rebels to a run on 3 hits. Yeah, that one just misses to move the count full. Comes the payoff pitch to Perry, and it's outside for ball 4. So after going down 0-2, Perry works his way back to a leadoff walk. See what the Rams do here. They've got the 9-hole May at the plate. Definitely a bunting situation. And he will bunt. Charging in is the third baseman. That's Carter Parker back in the game at third, and they get the out at first base. Parker has re-entered. So the sacrifice bunt is successful. Parker to Roberts for the out. Perry moves over into scoring position. He's the tying run with Logan Smith coming to the plate. Rams threatening to tie the game. Smith watches that one, and it gets off the glove of Trout. That's going to move Perry 90 feet away down to third. With just one out in the inning, Rebels playing in on the left side of the infield. Going to play back at second, and there's the pitch outside from Ford. They're in on the edge of the grass at third and short for the left-hand hitting Smith, and he watches that pitch outside for ball three. Sander playing deep at second. Roberts is even at first, and that one misses off the outside corner. It's a 4-pitch walk to Logan Smith. Runners at the corners. Smith representing the go-ahead run for Rattan here. And Ellis, the pitcher, steps to the plate. Chance to help his cause here, and we're going to have time called, and it's going to be a visit to the mound from Coach Billy Jack Bowen here. One out, top of the fifth. Rams threatening to tie the game. Rebels in another dogfight here, leading 1-0 against the third-ranked Rattan Rams. So Ellis batting, runners at the corners, one out. After the meeting on the mound, here's the pitch from Ford, and it's driven lined into right field for a base hit. Weaver fields it, throws into second, but the throw not in time to get Smith. An RBI single from Ellis ties the game. He jumped on that Ford fastball and drove it into right. We're knotted at one. Brings Keegan Robertson to the plate, and the pitch inside gets away from Trout. Runners are going to move up again. So now the go-ahead run is at third base with just one out. After that wild pitch. Infield in. The pitch bunted. They had the squeeze on. Going to get the out at third base on the double play. Robertson, the 3-hole, pops up the squeeze bunt. Ford fields it and goes to third for the out. And the Rams unable to execute there as they pop into the double play on the squeeze bunt try by the 3-hole Robertson. Unbelievable as the Rebels get out of any further damage. The suicide squeeze was on, and Rattan unable to execute it there. One run, one hit, and they end up leaving a runner on. We're tied at one, going to the bottom of the fifth. 9-1-2 coming up for the Rebels now as Rattan has tied the game in the fifth inning. And Sean Weaver, the batter, takes the first pitch, strike called. 72 pitches now for Ellis, the right-hander. He breezed through the last inning. And Weaver's going to hit this ground ball to third. Fielded there by Smith, the throw over in time. One out in the inning. Kyler Proctor comes to the plate. Proctor flew out his only official at-bat. Actually, well, he had a single his last time, so infield single, so he's 1 for 2. Flew out in the first inning. And that infield single when Weaver got out at third the last time. And the 1-0 pitch is it's on the inside corner. A little bit inside, but called a strike there to Proctor. He didn't quite agree with it. And here comes Coach Billy Jack Bowen down to talk to his senior shortstop. Talking to the umpire now, as didn't much agree with that call, that strike call, that pitch that appeared inside to Proctor. 1-1 the count now. Here's Ellis's next pitch, and it's way outside, all the way to the backstop. Ellis rocks and fires, and that one upstairs for ball 3 to Proctor. He's now ahead in the count 3-1. See if he gets something to hit here. Ellis's pitch, and it's a breaking ball once again. He went to the breaking pitch on 3-1 as he did the last time, and it swung on a miss. Count goes full to Proctor. The payoff pitch this time swung on, and it's driven into left field. A line single by Proctor. Has his second hit of the game, and the Rebels have a base runner with one out in the fifth. Cordell, the next batter. Runner goes. The pitch inside. The throw to second. Not going to be in time. Proctor with a big jump there. And the count 1-0 to Cordell as Proctor was going on the first pitch that time. Second stolen base of the game for Kyler Proctor. He's in scoring position representing the go-ahead run. Once again, Cordell and Ford coming up. Proctor definitely has the attention of Ellis out there at second base. Checks the runner coming home. Cordell will foul it off. To even the count at 1-1. The look at second, pitch home, swung on and chopped foul off the left side and toward the silo dugout. So Cordell now behind in the count at 1-2. Looking for his first hit, and Ellis will spin and look the runner back. Proctor there at second base. The pitch home. It swung on and fouled off the right side. Cordell trying to come up with a big hit to score the go-ahead run in the fifth inning. Now Ellis is going to step off. Ready to go again here. The pitch home, and it's in the dirt. Evens the count at 2-2. The look at second, pitch again, swung on, pulled foul past third base by Cordell. The wheels turning on both sides now. Tie game here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Silo and Rattan, this top three battle, and we're going to have a visit to the mound as Coach Michael Clay is going to go out and talk to his right-hander. Ellis now at 85 pitches for the game. Actually, the entire infield huddled around the mound. Big situation right here with Cordell at the plate, 2-2 the count, and Proctor, the go-ahead run out there at second base. Rebels' next home game is scheduled for next Monday on Labor Day, as they will play, scheduled to play Crowder before starting the Silo tournament on Thursday here at the ballpark. Three road games coming up the rest of this week. So the meeting is over. We're ready to go. Ellis back on the rubber. Has his sign. Checks second, pitch home, and that one just misses a little bit high. Rams wanted that call. Count goes full to Cordell. Easton Ford, Mr. RBI, awaits on deck. Here's the payoff pitch, swung on, and it is sliced down the right field line. Chasing it is the right fielder, dives in foul ground, and it's in and out of his glove. Perry, the right fielder, was giving chase to that one that was slicing in foul ground, and it was in and out of his glove on the diving attempt. So we stay at 3-2. The pitch from Ellis, swung on, pulled to third, past the third baseman, threw his legs into left field. Cordell on down to first base on the air, and Proctor to third. Cordell kept fighting off pitches and finally got one in play through the legs of Smith, who has been outstanding defensively at third base, but just let that one slip through. Brings Easton Ford to the plate. And there's a strike called to Ford. Cordell, good speed over there at first base, expecting him to run here. I think Ford was as well as he took that pitch. Didn't come close to offering at it. Proctor at third. Cordell at first. Here he goes. The pitch swung on, lined into left field for a base hit. It's rolling toward the gap. Here comes Cordell, headed to third. They're sending him home. The throw coming in on the relay. It's wide. Cordell scores. And Easton Ford with another double to score 2 runs, and the Rebels lead it 3-1. RBIs number 23 and 24 for Easton Ford on the season to give Silo the lead. The courtesy runner at second base is Gabe Hernandez. Brings Delton Roberts to the plate. Ford has given the Rebels the lead. Pitch misses for a ball. Next pitch swung on. This one's driven to the right center gap. This one may go all the way to the wall and will. Off the wall by Roberts. Here comes Hernandez around third. He will score. Roberts headed to third base with a triple. An RBI triple for Delton Roberts after the 2-run double by Ford, and Silo has broken it open and leads 4-1. A triple there by Roberts scores the run, and we've got a pinch hitter for the Rebels. It's going to be Coley Smith, the pinch hit, as he will hit for Reddick. A runner at third and 1 out. Smith batting .444 on the season. He's got 3 doubles and a couple of RBIs. Smith coming to the plate. Infield is in for Rattan now. Rebels have broken it open and have scored 3 in the inning to break a 1-1 tie as Smith watches that one high for a ball. Here comes Ellis's next pitch, and it's a strike called. The 1-1 delivery. Smith squares. The squeeze was on, sliding in, and Roberts is going to be out at the plate. The pitch was high. Smith tried to bunt it and could not get the bat on it, so another unsuccessful suicide squeeze attempt. This time for the Rebels, as Roberts is out at the plate. Springfield with the tag. Second out of the inning. The pitch was high, and Smith went after it but couldn't get there to get the ball down. 1-2 the count. And we're going to have a discussion with the umpires. Rebels lead at 4-1. A 2-run double by Easton Ford and an RBI triple from Delton Roberts. To break the 1-1 tie. The 1-2 pitch to Smith, hit high in the air to left field. Backing up is the left fielder, and making the grab is Robertson out there for the third out of the inning. Rebels pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the 2 big extra base hits from the seniors, and they now lead at 4-1. Moving on to the 6th inning, Rebels have scored 3 runs to take the lead, 4-1. Heading into the 6th inning, Easton Ford back on the mound now. Four, 5, and 6 due up for the Rams here, as Childers, the leadoff hitter, or the leadoff batter in the frame, and watches that one a little bit low from Ford. James Childers at the plate, and that one misses. Rebels have taken a 3-run lead. 2-0 the count to Childers, leading off here in the 6th. The pitch from Ford, swung on. Ground ball, hit to second. Fielded there by Sander. His throw over, and just in time to get the out. A speedy Childers down the line, and Sander took a little bit too much time, but gets the out at first base. Close play there on the slow grounder. Next up for the Rams is going to be Kale Clay. Ford's pitch is a strike called on the outside corner. Connor Proctor was loosening between innings in the event he's needed to close it out, as that one is fouled off by Clay. Silo leading 4-1 now. The 0-2, and that one misses outside. Tried to get him to chase there. Rams ranked 3rd in the state in Class A. Sada was number 1, Worcester number 2. Here's a ground ball. Chopper to second, fielded there by Sander. Plenty of time this time, and he gets the out. There's 2 down. Sander to Roberts for the out at first base. Springfield, the next batter. Seth Springfield batting with 2 outs here in the 6th. Ford's first pitch, ground ball off the end of the bat left side. Proctor on the move. Throw in time. Nice play. Going to his right. Proctor on the move with the spectacular play at shortstop to end the inning. For the Rams, in the 6th, no runs, no hits, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Silo with a 4-1 lead. So Proctor with a spectacular play to end the 6th inning for the Rams. And Easton Ford has done the job in relief. 5 2/3 innings. 1 run on 2 hits. He has struck out 5 and walked 2. After Carter Parker started on the mound and had difficulty finding the strike zone. Ben Ellis back out on the mound for Rattan. He has gone all the way. 96 pitches through 5 innings for the right-hander. Glad you're along with us today here on SiloRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network. Hope we can hang on here, having some internet difficulties, but try to keep it going as the first pitch to Carter Parker is pulled foul. He jumped on that first offering from Ellis. Next delivery, and that one is a called strike on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. Next one is upstairs. Skies have become a little bit overcast here at the ballpark. After a sunny afternoon, there's a slight chance of rain, and that pitch misses outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Ellis's next pitch to Parker is swung on and popped foul, backing out of play. Now over 100 pitches for Ellis in the game. Right-hander rocks and fires, and this one is hit past the left fielder into the corner. Extra bases for Carter Parker as he heads to second base with the stand-up double. Smash that one past the third baseman into the left field corner. As it just stayed fair down the line. A leadoff double for Parker here in the 6th. Rebels trying to tack on to the lead. Josh Trout coming to the plate. He squares. He bunts. It's in front of the plate. Coming in to field it, and Ellis ain't going to have a play. Tried to barehand it, but no play at first. Trout is aboard. He deadened that right in the grass. Ellis had to come in and field it. Tried to barehand, could not make a play. So the Rebels have runners at the corners now, and we're going to have a pitching change. Childers, the shortstop, coming in to pitch. As Ellis is done after 103 pitches, and Childers will inherit another jam here. Nobody out in the 6th. And Silo threatening to extend the lead. Looks like Ellis is going to move to shortstop. Silo with runners at the corners now. Parker had the double, and Trout with the beautiful bunt. Darren Johnson is going to be the runner at first base for Trout. Courtesy running over there. The batter is Zane Sander. Sander lined out to left his last time up. Looking for his first hit of the day. Here's a toss over, and that ball gets away. Tried to pick off at Johnson, and holding at third base is Parker as that ball got away from the first baseman. Parker still standing on third. Won't go as an error there. So Childers checks the runner, pitch upstairs to Sander. Here's the 1-0 delivery. He's taking all the way, and it's a strike called. Count even at 1-1. There's another errant pickoff try. Bounces away, and this time Parker will score. An errant pickoff attempt. Parker scores on the error. And it's now 5-1. Johnson at first. Here's the 1-1 pitch upstairs. Next offering swung on. Hit high in the air, shallow right field. Coming in is the right fielder, Perry, going to make the grab. Actually in right center. Center got under that one a little bit. Flies out to right. And Johnson still at first base with one out. Sean Weaver, the next batter. Then it'll be Kyler Proctor coming to the plate. One on, one out. Pitch, it's lined to right field. Coming in as the right fielder. Makes the catch, the throw to first, and they're going to double off Johnson, and Proctor won't get a chance. As Darren Johnson is doubled off on the fly out to right. Thought that one might have a chance to fall. So did Johnson, and he gets doubled off. Perry to Addington for the out, and that'll end the sixth inning. Rebels pick up a run on 2 hits. Could have been a lot more. There was a big Rattan error. So we head to the seventh. Rebels 3 outs away from their 52nd consecutive win. On to the seventh inning here from Silo this afternoon. The top-ranked Rebels, the third-ranked Rattan Rams, and it was a pitcher's duel into the fifth when the Rebels struck with 2 big extra base hits. Easton Ford back out there to try to finish this off as his first pitch to Addington misses outside for a ball. Next offering is low, 2-0. Proctor is loose and ready to go if needed to try to finish this off. The next Ford pitch is a called strike on the inside corner. Here's the next one, and it's a swing and miss by Addington. Count evens at 2-2. Dawson Addington, the batter. The next delivery, swung on and missed, breaking pitch, and Addington goes down swinging for the first out of the seventh. Easton Ford's sixth strikeout coming in relief. Next batter for the Rams going to be Connor Perry, the right fielder. He swings and misses on that breaking ball. Here's Ford's next offering, and it's going to be fouled off the right side. Easton not messing around, wasting any time here. Quickly ahead in the count now at 0-2. Next one way outside. Try to get him to chase something. Ford rocks and fires this one behind the batter, as that one may have slipped out of his hand. Count even at 2-2. After Perry is the 9-hole hitting May. The pitch home is outside. Count goes full. Payoff pitch, check swing, say he went around for strike three. And the second out of the seventh inning. Perry goes down swinging. Easton Ford with another strikeout. And the Rebels just 1 out away. Hunter May, the batter, chopped up the middle. Proctor on the move. His laser throw is there, and that's the ball game. The Rebels win it 5-1 over the third-ranked Rams of Rattan. For Rattan in the inning, no runs, no hits, nobody left. Another scoreless frame for Easton Ford. And the Rebels win 5-1. Looking at the final numbers here, Easton Ford picks up the win, 6 2/3 innings in relief on 78 pitches. He allowed 1 run, 2 hits, struck out 7 and walked 2. Carter Parker pitched the first 1/3 of an inning, no runs on a hit, and he walked a batter and hit a batter before giving way to Ford in relief. Silo ends up with just 8 hits in the contest, but had 8 hits against Ellis, who pitched a solid game for Rattan, but ends up taking the loss. Connor Proctor has 2 of those hits, and he scored a couple of runs. Easton Ford with 2 big doubles, including a 2-run double that broke a 1-1 tie back in the 5th inning. Ends up with 2 RBIs, now with 24 on the season. Delton Roberts with an RBI triple. Rebels also got a double from Carter Parker and 2 singles from Josh Trout in the contest to round out their 8 hits in the game. So Silo improves to 13-0 on the season, and the Rebels have now won 52 games in a row. They'll carry that winning streak to Boswell tomorrow to take on the Scorpions. 4:30 the start time for that game. Don't believe we'll have it for you here on SiloRebels.tv. Next broadcast should be Monday, I believe, when the Rebels host Crowder on Labor Day. Tomorrow it's 5th-ranked to Boswell, the 5th-ranked team in Class B, the opponent in that contest. Delton Roberts expected to get the start on the mound for the Rebels in that contest. It's going to about do it from Silo this afternoon, where the Rebels win it 5-1 over the third-ranked Rams from Rattan. Thanks for joining us on SiloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. Until next time, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long.